Hey, welcome back. Today's video is a success story from one of my clients who has been separated from her SP. A lot of that has been like no contact. We went through the no contact, we went through the complete physical separation, and now we are back on track and we are moving straight ahead. So we have been working on this for, I would say, a little over a year, to be honest. She has been separated in physical separation from her SP for about a year and a half. So we were working primarily on self-concept, and she would still continue to put her SP as like the one on the pedestal, and he just continued to stay there. And she would do affirmations, but we were really trying to get to the root of her. So she would really take the time within herself. She had a lot of chaos around her. Her living situation was not the absolute best and ideal. So she was having a hard time getting to herself sometimes. She needed to get within, do her meditating, do that inner work that is so important, because the inner work, if we're not doing this inner work, then anything we're trying to manifest, we're only going to get bits and pieces. And when it does come through, something comes through, then our mind starts to spiral a little bit, and then we'll plummet. So she had a few of those moments, which she's human, and I would tell her, it's okay, you're human. But we have to get on top of it. So as soon as something comes in that is contrary to what we want, we don't take no for an answer. We don't take their literal words as what we want to hear. They can say it, we can hear it, but that doesn't mean we accept it. And a lot of things that goes on in our 3D, if you're not used to manifesting and turning things around to make it work for you, you'll say, okay, well, this is what's being said, so this is what they're saying, and so this is what it is, and that's it. So it was more or less with like her helping her understand, just because he says this does not mean that that's what we accept. I always say, we turn their words and use it against them. We flip it and we use it to our benefit. We know what we want to hear, so that's what we're going to manifest, right? So we went through several different cycles within her, because she would kind of give up. Things would kind of go good, but then she would give up. And not that she was giving up on her manifestation. She actually had quite a few things going on in her life that was not completely dedicated to fulfilling this manifestation. A lot of that came down to as well her thought process of, well, is it ever going to happen? Oh, it's not going to happen. And she would call and she'd say, oh, it's just not going to happen. Does this even work? I'm like, of course it works. Yeah, of course it does. So she did this inner work. And when I talk about the inner work, I'm talking about when we get down into our self-concept, knowing who we are, even knowing you have to know your weaknesses. We have to pull those weaknesses out, expose that weakness, flip it around, revise that, and say, no, I am not vulnerable. No, I'm not desperate. No, I'm not going to be alone. No, I'm not going to just sit here and take crumbs from somebody. No, no, no. So she completely manifested by using her inner thoughts of herself. Number one, she would do inner conversations with her SP. That is massive. You do those inner conversations and you have these brief little talks with them. And you can do that even when you're not seeing what you want to see in your 3D. You can just say, go into that inner conversation with your SP and just say, like, I feel a little neglected. Can we work on this? Can we do better? Hear them respond back to you and say, absolutely, I'm so sorry. But yes, I'm going to pick it up. I'm picking up the pace. Yes. Close it off. Done. Go on about your day. So during this process that she's went through, and it has been, honestly, it has been beautiful to watch this entire thing unfold. And now I get daily messages. We're on track. We're talking. He's talking about moving in together. We're talking about having kids. Everything is coming together. All of it. She did have a few moments where something wasn't going her way. And each time something wasn't going her way, she was flipping it all around, mentally flipping it around. And he would respond just like that. He was responding back because he talked to her in maybe a not so nice tone, and that's not what she wanted to hear. And so as soon as she hears that, she flipped it. And then he apologized immediately. And he would call for something else, and he would kind of lose his temper about a circumstance, not her, but a circumstance. And she would hang up, and then he would call her back and say, oh, you know what, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean that. So she was doing the revision. One thing I teach my clients is that you have to revise on demand. When we see something that we don't like, bam, we take it, we flip it, and we stick with that. What we are believing and creating in our mind's eye, in our thought process, that's what manifests. So anytime that you are faced with something that someone is saying that does not meet what you want to hear, that doesn't line up, it's okay. Complete revision on demand. Go. It's done. You have to understand how important it is to believe in yourself in this manifestation process. Believing in you, believing in this manifesting. We believe in the power of assumption. When we say it is done, this is mine, I claim it, done, it has no other room but to manifest. But when you give power to a thought that is contradicting what you want for your desired reality, for your end result, and you are seeing something that is far beyond what you want, it's all from within. We've created it. So when something pops up that you don't like, and you say, okay, now what? Pat yourself on the back. You created that. Somewhere down the line, you have thought it or you have spoke it. The power of our subconscious mind will take you and get you out there and bring your manifestations to you. That subconscious is far more powerful than our conscious thoughts. So when something is showing up, give thanks for it, whether it's what you want or what you don't want to see. Know that if it's not what you wanted to see, job well done. I did that myself. Manifesting works. I manifested that without even realizing I was doing it. That's why I say you have to be very careful with what you think and what you speak, because that will manifest. Have faith in what you're doing. Persist in that end result. If you want marriage, you claim marriage. If you want a committed relationship, you claim it, and that's it, and be done with it. We don't worry about anything else. And another thing, and I get this a lot. My clients will say, oh, I'm messing it up. I'm messing up my manifestation. No, you're not. Breathe. It's okay. Take a chill. It's okay. It's all yours. It's all about letting go of your own resistance. And I mean, cut that stuff down. Knock those walls of resistance down and allow yourself to love yourself. Your self-love is what will attract what you want to you. Be you, but be love. Embody love. And I can't say it enough, and I'll say it in every video. Love yourself first. Know what it's like to pour into you, to make yourself just highly magnetic, extremely magnetic. It's you pull it all in, and that's what you want. You pull it in by being the best version of yourself. See yourself happy, carefree, and then live that life. And everything comes to you. Understand where your points are that are your weaknesses, the things that will trigger you and make you think, oh no, this isn't going to happen for me. Think about it, write it down, revise it, and take that time to love you. Pour into yourself and give yourself time to meditate, script, do inner conversations. Do it. The more time that you spend with yourself during this manifesting process, you will never regret it. Ever regret it. So I have coaching sessions. The link will be down below. I'm offering my Valentine's course that is also on sale for $99. And that link will be in the description below as well. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Happy manifesting.